months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the 17th ranked team, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Empty set now, 5 wide. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing? 3. You have 8 guys in coverage, and you can get that kind of pressure on a quarterback with 3 rushing.
Running back the ball carrier. Loses 3. Brings up third down.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground, it's Edwards. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second man and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover. You're on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Back to throw. It's Sorsby. Quick throw over the middle. Caught He's wide open. Look out. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against a pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, what a grab! And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Johnson. The pass rush closing in. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to take off here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Of course, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And he's got it again. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. pressing this time. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Short pass finds the tight end. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks in a fresh set of downs. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Movement here from the tight end. He'll hand it off. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Has a path to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Here's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
2nd down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Sorsby. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 3rd down coming after that completion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. With the catch, it's Warrior. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looks like the Bearcats pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They're going to run it here. A change of direction.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. The Bearcats will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Looking for a gap against Edwards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Johnson. QB to the tight end for a completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big... You're there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Powering through. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it. They get it down for just a short game.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Big throw caught on the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And the Wildcats line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. No gain there. Ball was spotted at the 2 again. They'll go hurry up here. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away.
14, Cincinnati, 7.
Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Anderson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. And now the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a 1st down.
They'll try a pass here. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. He's up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Finding some room at the 25. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, that's how you close a half up, and what a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after a throw for 6.
The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To pass. It's Johnson. And the pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Allen. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down.
At the 14. And your Cincinnati Bearcats will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. He's past the marker and still going. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down with a 44.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for... game.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. To throw, it's Sorsby. Grab by the receiver. That's good for first down yardage now to 26. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Bearcats begin a new series here, 1st and 10. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The Bearcats will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Touchdown, Bearcats! And they jump on top here in the second half. But they were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability, his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Edwards. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Completion makes it second down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark. The Wildcats come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Kansas State.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. They try to sneak it for the first.
Good for Wildcat.
And the Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to scramble. He's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To throw, it's Sorsby. Grab down the middle, it's Royer. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Royer. Breaking free at midfield. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he beats the defense on a chase.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On first down, it's play action. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to chuck it again. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Looking to throw, it's Johnson. Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Pass caught, second down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Boom. The tight end makes the catch. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Wildcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Tries to get it to the running back. And is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
35. Kansas City 21.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. No press here. The defense backing away. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. That's Carr. It's Bradley. The game is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the 2 most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
Looks like Kansas State will have the 1st down. This is becoming a productive drive, a 1st down at the 47. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And the pass is incomplete. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Secondary backed up off the ball now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Play action here on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1 possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Went after, up and good. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away with a running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll feed the back again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. Looks like the Bearcats will have to kick this away. On to punt now for the first time today. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. To the air, it's Johnson. He's running out of time here. He's going to take off. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Keeping it on the ground here. Heading for the end zone. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
It's QB sneak. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted the 2-yard line.
No, I don't blame them. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas State. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the critical extra point attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your Cincinnati Bearcats will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking downfield, it's Sorsby. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock.
Timeout, Cincinnati.
And the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Hand off to the single back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. So here we go. Spot the ball at the 33. This is a 50-yard game-winning field goal attempt. Can he do it? Oh, and he knocks it right through. And with that, they retake the lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. The DB's backing off from the line now. Dropping back, it's Johnson. He's hit just before the throw. This one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ballgame. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.